If you've got a window handle that's jammed and won't open, or if you've lost the key, you don't have to call a locksmith. This handle appears to unlock okay, but when you depress the button and try to turn the handle, it won't move. You don't need any expensive tools to do this job, just a tape measure, or more precisely, the belt clip off a tape measure. You can remove the belt clip by unscrewing the screw that holds it in place, and then you've got the ideal tool for this job. You can use other thin metal objects like a knife, but when you see what we're going to do, you'll understand why using the belt clip is much safer. The shape of it also gives us a little bit of leverage, which is good. What you need to do is take the belt clip like this and push it into the gap between the handle and its base. What you're trying to do is push this plastic wedge back up into the handle. This is how the lock works. If you push down on the key or on the button, the wedge boosts back into the handle and allows you to open and close the window lock. So you need to get the belt clip and push it into that gap and wiggle it around while trying to open the handle with your other hand. Sometimes it works straight away, sometimes you need a bit more persistence. You might find that it helps to pull the handle slightly towards you as well, because that'll open up the gap, let you get in there. But eventually you should manage to get it open. The handle should move freely now, but it's probably a good time to replace the handle. They only cost about £5 from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. It's literally a 5-minute job that anyone can do. And the only equipment you need is a crosshead or Phillips screwdriver and something thin and narrow, such as a terminal screwdriver, to remove the cover from the screw at the top of the handle. Once you've prized off the cover, lift up the handle and it will reveal the 2 screws that you then need to undo with a screwdriver to allow you to pull out the bolts and then remove the handle from the window frame. And you'll see that there's a 3rd hole which actually houses the spindle, which is used to open and close the window. You should find the gap between the top and bottom holes is 43mm. Take your new handle, unlock it and turn it so the spindle's at roughly the same angle as the square hole in the frame. It's always a good idea to check that the locking mechanism is working okay before you actually fit it. And then push the spindle into the centre hole and adjust so that the top and bottom holes line up with the holes in the frame. Then it's simply a case of screwing the bolts back into position. You might as well use the new ones that come with the handle. If the handle's the right size, the bolts should be. And then tighten them up with a screwdriver. While I do this, if you have found this video useful, could I ask you to consider subscribing to my channel? Just hit the button below. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it does make a big difference to small channels like mine. Okay, and then once we've got the bolts screwed into position, just check that everything's working fine before you put the cover onto that top bolt. Just push us into position. So there we go. I hope you found this useful. If you have, leave a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Big Ted's Home and Garden. I'll see you soon.